Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Sports
Welcome, fans, to the game. This is Duke Jones from Sports Shooting Stars. We're in the fourth quarter of the JV game. It's running a little bit behind today. The score is 61 Central York, Reading 56 with 1 minute and 21 seconds to go. The varsity game will begin in about 15 minutes. Tune in for the varsity game with yours truly, Todd Edwards and Duke Jones, and also our guy Brian Singer will be here as well. Thank you, and we'll be back in a few. We won't be covering the full JV game, but you can see the camera is up. But like I said, this is the JV game. The varsity game will start in about 15 minutes.
Hello, man. You don't mind working this here? Mellow right here. Sometimes this time here, the game clock, like, make sure it reads there. 18, I'm sorry, 8 minutes, whatever, but the seconds are like weird. But you'll be able to fix it. Don't worry about what they say here. Just make sure it's right there. It just says like weird stuff going on. Melo can zoom in on we're about to go down and do our pregame. Melo can zoom in. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Mel, I'm blitzing you, scamming you with all this stuff. Remember how we hit like the game button, like the. Is this you here today?
What's that?
Is this you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay.
Evan's here with us.
Oh, you're hanging out with the guys. Hanging out with the guys. Well, yeah, we're right here. Yep, we're right here. No, you're good here. Yeah. Mello, when we go down there, right? When we do our pregame, we're supposed to have somebody up here, but they're not here today. We're gonna do game sponsors. I have it over here. Game sponsors is number 1. Team stats is number 2.
I'm not gonna know when y'all are talking about that.
I'm gonna say, or you just, you're in the back. Alright, so 1, game sponsors. 2 is team stats. 3 is star players. 4 is players to watch. 5 is keys to win. I have it written down right here too. Yeah, but we don't have Carter here, so I'm trying to think. I guess she's here. She's been. Yeah, just when it's time to go, this is the play button to go. Playing stuff. I can help you. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. Or the technical. Here you go, Todd.
Hey, I tell you what, we're getting more than what we bargained for here, man. This is.
Is your mic on?
make sure he gets some good pictures of our backside. I told him to make sure he gets.
All right, ready, Todd?
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dude Jones, coming from a rather raucous Central York High School tonight for our first broadcast of 2026 with Sports Shooting Stars. And we got a big matchup here tonight featuring the Reading Red Knights, who are warming up right in front of us, taking on the host Central York Panthers. Central York comes in with an undefeated record tonight, taking on the Reading Black Knights, who are led by their longtime coach, Rick Perez. Is back in the saddle again for Reading, Dew.
Yeah, it should be a really good game here tonight. Shout out to Reading. Their fans always travel very well when they come to Central York. Reading comes in with an 8-3 record, ranked number 4 in districts. Central York comes in as 9-0, as you said earlier, undefeated, and have a number 1 seeding in 6A districts. It's going to be a great game here tonight, and we already know it's going to be a track meet. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of excitement, some big-time plays. These are 2 powerhouse teams in the 6A division, with Reading representing Berks County and Central York representing the YIAA.
No doubt, a big District 3 6A matchup. Before we go any further, I'd be remiss in not mentioning our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. It's a bevy of sponsors that bring the game to you, starting with OSS Health, Thornton Automotive of Dover, Fairview Early Learning and Community Center, S3 Performance Training on all floors, Basil Insurance, Good Deals, State Farm with Josh and Nicole Grove, Vertical Rays, Gamlet Incorporated, BLM Construction, and Grillrilla, all sponsors of Sports Shooting Stars game tonight. As I mentioned, a big District 3 6A matchup. The Reading Red Knights taking on the Central York Panthers.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsors. They're going to be with us all season long. A lot of our sponsors are returning sponsors as well, so big shout out to them. Let's go ahead and get into the team info / the team stats. Reading comes in averaging 67 points per game and giving up 61 points per game. They're, as you said earlier, coached by Coach Perez, who has 3 state titles, and Reading comes in winning 5 straight games. And their leading scorer, I'm sorry, not the leading scorer, but they have Wesley Rosario, who's also a 3-year starter. Then we're going to go over to the Central York side. They come in averaging 79 points per game, only giving up 53 points per game. They won the last 3 matchups between Reading, and also the Panthers lead the YIAA in offensive points, and they have 4 players who routinely average double digits for Central York. And let's get right into the star players, the dynamic duo. These 2 players for each team lead their team in scoring. On the Reading side, we have Justin DeCastillo with 22 points per game, and as we mentioned earlier, Wesley Rosario with 15 points per game. And then on the Central York side, we have Ryan Brown Jr., who averaged 16 points per game, and we have Brooklyn Nace, the Old Dominion commit, averaging 14 points per game. Big shout out to those players. Like I said, but this is the type of game where anybody can bust out and have some big time points.
And we're going to talk about the keys to winning tonight.
I'm sorry, let me go right into the players to watch. On the Reading side, we have, as you said, Rick Perez in his 11th season overall. We have Cameron Jones, they call him Ron Ron. And we also have Javion Merriweather, and we have Mikal Portalainen as well for Reading. And then on the Central York side, coached by Jeff Hope, who's in his 6th season overall. We have Doug Layer Jr., we have R.J. Jackson, and we also have Kyler Landis. So big shout out to those guys. They're going to be your players to watch. And as I said before, there's some players on the bench as well. The reserve that's going to put up some big-time points and make some plays here tonight.
Well, you mentioned earlier it should be a track meet tonight. One put up past one or both teams scoring 100 points tonight. They are certainly capable. But the keys for winning tonight, we'll start with Reading. They come in with an 8-3 record. Transition scoring, forced turnovers, disciplined basketball for the Red Knights of Reading. For Central, again, come in with an undefeated record of 9-0, limit turnovers, balance scoring attack, and win the rebounding battle. All keys tonight for Central if they look to prevail and move to 10-0 here tonight. It's going to be a packed house. Grab your bottled water and popcorn and settle in with Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. Our first broadcast of 2026. Happy New Year to our viewers that are tuned in.
Absolutely.
And here we go again.
Yeah, and like I said, we're also going to have Brian Singer, the assistant coach for Redline. He's going to be your broadcasting partner tonight. I'm going to handle the first quarter, and then Brian's going to come in and handle the rest of the game, and it'll be Todd and Brian on the mic. But like I said, this is going to be a great matchup. We want to tell all the fans that's watching, subscribe to Sports Shooting Stars on YouTube. You'll always be alerted when we go live with any game that we may do. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and also Facebook. And also go on our YouTube live chat. Help us pick out who you believe is going to be the player of the game.
Stay tuned, buckle up, get ready for this big matchup. District 3 6A matchup featuring Reading and Central York, two teams that you're bound to see in district playoffs and potentially state playoffs right here tonight on the hardwood. Coming to you live tonight from Central York High School. Dude Jones, Todd Edwards, thank you for tuning in. We bring the game
to you.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. We've made our way back to the broadcast booth here at Central York High School. Talking to some fans on the way up. We finally have arrived. Also, Brian Singer has arrived here at Central York. Brian, welcome to the broadcast booth. Your first broadcast this season. You've got to be excited. What a big matchup featuring Reading visiting Central York.
Oh, man, if you're a basketball head, it doesn't get much better. I mean, these are two 6A perennial powerhouses in the last few years. They're the only guys that win state titles. Two public schools with state titles. Gotta love that. And I'm used to a different view, a little closer to the court in this particular gym. But this is a nice little perch up here. I'm happy to be here with you, Todd.
Likewise. So let's break it down a little bit. You mentioned Reading comes in with 3 state championships under head coach Rick Perez. 289 wins versus only 77 losses for Rick Perez. Spent 12 seasons at Reading, and again, 3 state championships along with 5 district championships. Leading scorers for the Red Knights tonight, junior Justin DeCastro comes in with 22 points averaging. Senior Wesley Rosario, 14 points per game. Sophomore Javon Merriweather scoring 13 points per game. Sophomore Cameron Jones, a.k.a. Bron, averaging 6 points a game. And junior Jameer Jones, averaging 6 points a game. Those are some of the players to keep an eye on for the Reading Red Knights.
Yeah, very balanced scoring there, and that mirrors kind of what you look at for Central as well. I mean, everyone around here knows who Central is. They've built a great tradition of winning. And so you got senior Ryan Brown, who's been doing this, it seems like forever. He's averaging 16 a game, makes it look easy. You also got senior Ryan Jackson. He chips in with 13 a game. And you got senior Brooklyn Nace, Old Dominion commit, doing the dirty work, averaging 14 a game. And then you got, a couple young guys. You got Kyler Landis at 8 points per game, and junior Doug Layer at 7 points per game. And they're so balanced. They got kids that could come off the bench that could light you up too. It's going to be a great matchup.
Great matchup, and we are moments away here from the playing of our national anthem. Of course, we'll have player introductions. And we thank you tonight for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game
to you.
Special thanks to Jack and Bubba family of dealerships for making this feature being possible tonight. Just a reminder, this game is being played for the benefit of students and athletes of these 2 schools. No signs, banners, or noisemakers are permitted. All spectators should remain seated at all times. Any spectator by reckless behavior interfering with this contest will be removed from today's game. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. At this time, we all ask that you please rise if you are able and join in showing respect for our national anthem.
We'll have the playing of our national anthem here from Central York High School. There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem, and we are moments away from player introduction.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, Todd, this is going to be a premier matchup here tonight. Central's a little bit more stingy defensively, but these teams match up extremely well. Guard heavy. You're going to see a lot of pressure defense, high level, fast RPM decision making. And, you know, I give Central the slight edge being at home here, and I just think they have too many weapons.
Yeah, and Central's had Reading's number the past couple of years playing them. But we'll see if they can snap that win streak that Central's had for Reading.
And now for your Central, your Panthers, senior numero 0, Ryan Brown Jr.
Ryan Brown Jr. Brooklyn Nace, the Old Dominion commit for Central. Number 2, Kyler Landis. Number 10, Ryan Jackson. And number 11, Doug Lair Jr.
Now let's play some basketball.
And the starting 5 for Reading, number 2, Cameron Jones. Number 5, Justin DeCastro. Number 12, Brandon Dunn. Number 15, Jameer Jacob. And number 21, Wesley Rosario are your starting 5 for the Red Knights here, led by their head coach, Rick Perez. Reading will be in their black jerseys with their red numbers. Central in their white jerseys with their black numbers. And we are moments away from tip-off here. Brian Singer in the broadcast booth.
Crowd behind the Reading bench is already getting active.
Yeah, well, courtesy of head coach Rick Perez.
Love to see
getting
that.
the fan base here. Want to say special hello to our viewers from Berks County tonight.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. Subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we are underway. Reading with the possession. That's Cameron Jones with the ball. Three-point shot misses.
Central settles into man-on-man for the first possession and forces a miss.
Landis for 3 and drains it.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night if he gets going early.
And with the assist of the backboard, Justin DeCastro with a bucket. Just underway. There's a three-point attempt by Ryan Brown, and he sinks it.
You can tell these guys are ready to play, and Reading tries to get it out of the hoop and push it up as fast as possible, but you're not fooling Central tonight.
Landis for a three-pointer. Rebound by Cameron Jones. Gets it out to DeCastro.
Great hesitation move there.
DeCastro already with all 4 points for Reading.
He's so fast, he looks slow out there. That was a great hesitation move. Made Landis think about it for just a second. I think Ryan Brown got knocked out on the shot. No call there. Now we got Central. It's like a man press here. See if they can force some turnovers for Reading.
The inbound pass to Rosario. He'll bring the ball up court for the Red Knights. Jones with the ball and a turnover. Nace comes up with it, gets it out to Landis for the easy bucket. Kyler Landis already with 5 points. Ooh, and Nace, the football player, they're kind of going for the interception there.
Yeah, he's usually a quarterback. He looks like a safety out here. He had a heads-up play earlier with the steal as they tried to push it up the court.
Yeah, for fans that maybe you're tuned in from the greater Berks County area, number 1, Brooklyn Nace, an Old Dominion commit. He'll be going there to play football and enrolling in the spring semester. He'll be a Monarch, player to keep an eye on. Speaking of Nace, his first bucket.
He's been doing that so well all year. He plays much bigger than he is. His awareness and speed really give him an advantage down there. And here he is again getting a deflection.
Yeah, we mentioned Brooklyn Nace averaging 15 points per game, Brian. Of course, Ryan Brown Jr. leads Central, averaging 19 points per game. Reading's possession. 5:53 remaining here in the opening quarter.
And Central just quick reactions and rotate very quickly to the ball. Got a timeout Reading here on the court.
Timeout on the court with 5:44 remaining. Your score, Central York 10, Reading 4. Your thoughts so far, Brian, from what we've seen in the action here in the opening quarter?
Well, you could tell Central was primed and ready. I feel like Reading is shaking off some of the dust from the ride down from Geigel, but I look for them to get warmed up here within the next minute or two of gameplay.
A historic venue on top of the hill there, the Geigel Complex, and the little tribute they have to one of their more famous alum there, Lenny Moore, who played there. Football, went to Penn State, and Baltimore Colt Hall of Famer. Of course, most recently, Lonnie Walker was there on the last championship.
Historic place, and I can tell you again, the view from up top is amazing, but sitting down on the court side at a place like that, the acoustics are very different, hard to hear there.
And Reading with the possession. Spin move. And the bucket by DeCastro. DeCastro, 6 points tonight. All the points for the Red Knights. Pulls the Red Knights within 4, 10-6. Central with the possession.
And for all you young kids watching out there, keep an eye on Reading here and how well they communicate on defense. I mean, everyone loves to see a good jump shot and an explosive move to the hoop offensively, but those little things are what get you wins at this level. And I'm impressed with their communication out of that timeout.
3-point attempt made by DeCastro.
Good ball movement there, and they're shaking off the dust here.
And it falls in.
Yeah, that reminded me of his dad. I used to play against Doug Layer Sr. That was over 20 years ago now, but I had a flashback there.
Goes out of bounds.
Rare miscue there in transition from Central at Ryan Brown hustling, ended up in the stands.
.439 remain here in the opening quarter.
And Central switches to a 1-3-1. And there's Lair, gets a call.
Who just had a bucket there moments ago for Central now.
Great job getting in position there. He's just so fast laterally, got in position and got the call. And I'm going to tell you this, for the people watching at home, it's a lot faster looking than you might think. So far here, about halfway through the first quarter, got to tip my hat to the refs. Making good heads-up plays. It looks like we got Savian Vanable in here. Number 4 swings to his cousin, Landis in the corner. No good. Great rebound there.
Reading comes up with it. The drive to the bucket.
Oh, yeah, you can't give 2 charges in a row, you know what I mean? Great job there by Landis getting in position. I don't know, maybe he was a little low. I don't know.
We'll send Merriweather to the charity stripe here.
And again, you talk about communication and team cohesion, and you look during the free throws here, the other 4 Red Knights are over here with Coach, getting a play in, discussing what they're going to do, showing confidence that their man's going to hit the free throw, and here they come back down, see what they have up their sleeve here. Maybe look for a trap or something coming out of this.
See here, one more attempt here for Merriweather. 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Free throws are going to be huge in this game.
Pulls Reading within 1, 12-11 Central with the lead and the possession. Savian Venable, big 3.
A little miscommunication there. Getting a little bumpy down there. I got to give credit there to veteran ref, Mr. Eister, nipping it in the bud. Games like this can get chippy. If you don't keep control early, it could get out of control.
Oh, and
so
a steal
good job
and a
there.
turnover. Landis drives to the net and the bucket.
Tough finish. Landis came out ready to play.
Yes, he has already with 7 points. Baseline shot.
Good D there from behind from Brooklyn.
And there for the bucket, Jameer Jacob. His first points in tonight's game.
Got to know where the shooters
Landis.
are. And now Central's going to ratchet up the pressure here. Full court trapping. Reading doing a good job of moving the ball around. You can tell they're veteran, well coached.
Shot falls short. Central now in transition.
And you're not going to be able to miss too many of those open ones against Central and still compete. Doug Layer with a great mid-range. Rims out.
There
Man,
for
these
the
guys, Todd, they get the ball out of the hoop and up the court so fast.
quickly. Jameer Jacob now with 4 points. 5-point lead for Central. Timeout on the court with 2:50 remaining. Central York with the lead 20-15. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. Brian Singer, Todd Edwards, of course, Duke Jones working the control center here. And
yeah, if I'm Coach Perez here, I'm saying, guys, Landis has been hotter than a pistol for the last month. We cannot lose him. If he makes shots and you get a good hand up, you can live with that. But I think he has 2 threes.
Yes,
They've both
2
been
threes.
relatively, I don't want to say wide open, but pretty dang open. He's too good of a shooter to give those up and expect that you're going to be able to compete. So Reading's going to have to tighten that up. I mean, the points, 20 points with 3 minutes left still here in the first quarter.
Well, I mentioned in the pregame show, it's possible both teams could score 100 points here. I mean, I think it's going to be a track meet here tonight.
It'll be an old NBA score here tonight.
Central.
Or now a new one, I suppose, too, even.
Doug Laird with the ball to the net.
You know, and I don't mind that. He took advantage. 21
Nice
kind of
pass
took a
down
step
low.
back. Big block
Wow.
by Nace. He is a
Alex
ball hog.
Dotson in the game for Central to give to Ryan Brown Jr.
And we got 21 down here. I don't know.
He's
if
hobbling
all right.
a little bit, yeah.
None of the refs are seeing him. He's still limping.
Wesley Rosario hobbling off the court here.
I don't think he wants to come off.
No,
Coach
it
gonna
doesn't
sub
look-
for him. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's going to be a sub coming in. Khalid Weaver coming in for Reading as Wesley Rosario will take a seat.
I think he
walking
might have
rather
landed-
gingerly.
He landed awkwardly on Nace, I believe, after that block. They both kind of ended up on the ground. And that's one of their veteran leaders and guys that kind of keeps it calm out there. So this is a good advantage for Central early to maybe extend this lead.
Pass down low to number 15, Jameer Jacob. Now with 6 points. Savian Venable.
Ooh, and I think they might have a beef there. That went off Vanable's thigh. Baseline ref just didn't have a great view of it. We got a pretty dang good view up here, I'll say again.
I know lots of times people like sitting courtside, but from the standpoint of broadcasting a game, panoramic view up top is magnificent. Whether we're here, York, West York. Central maintains possession. The inbound pass from Brown to Jackson. We're under 2 minutes here in the opening quarter. Nice pass
by Brown.
And the put in, Alex Dotson with his first points tonight.
You know, and I've been able to watch Ryan Brown his whole career, coached against him. He's just got a killer instinct. He always makes the right basketball play. Great pass to an open teammate. He could have easily taken a contested shot. I love seeing that old school stuff.
Shot misses by DeCastro. Central comes up with it. And a turnover. Now the Red Knights with it. Jones for the easy bucket. Cameron Jones, his first points tonight.
As Landis reports to check back in. Again, I got to say, first quarter here, you know, they're letting them play. I think that's only the third foul called. Again, got to tip the cap to the crew out there so far.
Doug Lair, Jr. checking in, giving a breather to Ryan Brown. See number 5, Gavino Grove in for Central as well. Under a minute remaining here in the opening quarter.
And Redding flying around and reacting quickly, but
Grove for 3.
Central is just too experienced. Hey, if I'm the coach there, I'm not mad at Landis mixing it up down there, fighting for a rebound. I'll take that all day. Are they going to be content for the hold for last? That would kind of
Well, we're under
surprise
30 seconds here in the first quarter. Redding with the ball. Cameron Jones.
They ran a little set for number
Deep
1.
3
there.
off the front of the rim, misses, but rebounded by Jones. A scramble for the ball. Central comes up with it. It's Doug Lair Jr. Kicks it out.
Landis from the deep
Landis
corner.
is short on his shot, and we've arrived at the end of the first quarter with your score. Central York 24, Reading 19.
You got to say, Todd, those last 2 minutes and 50 seconds went to Reading. I noted that there was 20 points on the board for Central at that point. They only scored 4 points in the last 3 minutes. That's a victory defensively against a team that good.
Want to say hello to the viewers that are tuned in, to over 400 viewers currently right now on our YouTube page. We'll see what adjustments are made here in the second quarter with Reading as they are
Also,
down by 6.
Wanted to shout out our sponsors here again. And if anyone's interested in becoming a sponsor, I mean, we get a lot of views on these videos. It's a great community-based way to advertise the local market. It's a volunteer effort by the commentators here. Dude Jones and his family do all the work behind the scenes. But we got OSS Health, Thornton Automotive, Fairview, DLC, S3 Performance on all floors, custom tile. We got Bezo Insurance, Good Deals General Contracting, State Farm with Josh Grove, Vertical Raise.
Vertical Raise,
We
yeah.
got Gamlet, BLM Construction.
You're familiar with
I'm
them.
a little familiar there. And is that Grillrilla? We got
Grillrilla,
yeah,
yes.
Couldn't quite see. I printed this
Damian
out in
Louts.
black and white. I couldn't quite see that. That's my mistake there. We got Grillrilla. But yeah, I heard of BLM Construction. And later today, guys in the chat, anybody chiming in, we're going to be giving out, obviously, the Sports Shooting Stars Player of the Game, highly coveted. But we now have a BLM Hard Hat Construction Player of the Game.
On the easy pass to Lair, and the shot in and out of the bucket.
I think he lost it going up, and I don't know if this has gotten discussed yet.
Wow, big 3.
Reading cuts it to 2. The new basketballs this year in the YAIAA, they have a really nice orange hue to them. But being around some of the guys around the county and talking, they're a little slipperier than the ones that we used last year. So
interesting. We'll see
I
how
think
that plays out during the course of this game.
I think that Lair lost the ball going up on him. He doesn't miss layups like that. So I'm
going to chalk it up on that,
the new
right?
Wilson.
The new balls. As Ryan Jackson now at the free throw line makes his first attempt. A 3-point lead right now for Central, 25-22. Start of the second quarter here from Central York High School. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday night. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Ryan Jackson.
And 15 for Reading, still on the bench. I wonder if that ankle is bothering him. Another thing I just noticed there, I got to mention. One Reading Black Knight hit the deck. All 4 jerseys ran over to help him up. That is a sign of a interconnected culture, a group of guys that have a good leader and care really highly about one another. Whether you win or lose, if you can do that, you can control that, that's never going to go out of style. Love to see that.
Justin DeCastro now at the free throw line. Has 9 points. Leads his team in scoring. He'll have another opportunity.
I don't have the stats in front of me, Todd. Do we have any missed free throws yet?
Well, he had one. He was 1 for 2.
Just now.
Castro, yes. Doug Laird Jr. with the ball. Give to Venable.
And you can tell here that Perez challenged the Black Knights at the break there. They have ratcheted up the pressure just a little bit. And they've taken the momentum back here.
Yeah. DeCastro foul and the and one opportunity. 12 points.
Also
Justin
love
DeCastro.
to see the interconnected and engaged bench down here for Reading. And I'm not to take away anything from Central. I'm just standing right behind. I can't really see Central's bench, but I always acknowledge that stuff when I see it. You got the guys on the bench watching the game, engaged, happy for their teammates' success. Again, great sign of a great program.
Castro completes the 3-point play. 13 points, leads all scores.
All right, we're back to even now, and the dust is knocked off.
Yeah, I think Reading's warmed up now.
Reading is warm.
And they've been on a run here. Tying this game up here in the second quarter, 26-26. Venable shot misses. Reading comes up with it. Jones. Give to Rosario. The kick out. Big three.
Number 5 here has really taken over on both ends of the floor in the second quarter.
16 points for DeCastro. 2 big threes and a 3-point lead now for the Red Knights, 29-26. Nace thought about a 3. Kicks it out to Ryan Brown.
Good pass.
Ryan Brown Jr. shot.
And he usually hits
the
that.
rim. And a steal by Landis. Gets it out to Brooklyn Nace. And the dunk by Nace.
Again, kids watching. Landis made a great pass to Brown in the corner, was the right basketball play. Comes down, hustles back, gets a steal, and gets it to Nace for the jam, which they sorely needed. They got to get their energy level back up here.
Certainly got the student section for Central on their feet with that dunk by Brooklyn Nace.
Man, look at Brooklyn out there. I don't even think he started sweating yet.
No.
You know, and that's, again, I've had, for good or ill, been able to be on the sideline and watch these Central guys for many years. I can tell you they're all high-level competitors.
Landis back to Brown. The kick out. See Wes Miller.
That's the Wilson ball. I'm telling you again. A little slippery there. Central
nice
kind
pass
of
down low to Jameer Jacob.
Everybody on Central kind of stopped and was talking. Hoke calls the timeout. He's a little furious, rightfully so. Can't sleep on the Black Knights.
Not at all. A perennial power in District 3 6A. 3 state championships under head coach Rick Perez. Stepped away from Reading, coached at Muhlenberg, coached his son there at Muhlenberg High.
Yep.
But he's back at the helm here. And
they're pretty high on the list for 6A District 3 teams right now. Muhlenberg, I believe they were 2 the last time I checked. I know that stuff updates pretty quickly. But last night they were at 2. And look at this. We're less than 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And what a great run by Reading. You know, they come in the quarter down 2, 22-24. And it's a 9-4 run right now. Central is going to have to come out here with some energy and put a stop to that, or it could get – both of these teams feed on that energy, and if you let it go too long, it could get ugly.
And right now, Reading with the lead over Central York. A timeout on the court. 5:22 remaining here in second quarter action from Central York High School. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. Brian Singer, Todd Edwards with you this Wednesday. Continue to follow Sports Shooting Stars on our Facebook and Instagram page and subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Shooting Stars. And we are back to action here. Central York with the possession as Ryan Brown brings the ball up court. For Central, Landis, the drive to the net.
Great drive there.
And a foul on Cameron Jones. It will send Kyler Landis to the free throw line. Kyler with 10 points, leads all Central scores.
Going to need those free throws here. And I see, love to see Ryan Brown out here, player coach, kind of coaching his guys up on the court, getting everybody on the same page.
In and out of
a rare back-to-back miss for the young man.
Pass down low, the kick out. Rebound by Brown.
Great box out by Brown and good rebound.
Now Nace will take his turn at a 3.
Oh, he will make those too, folks. $17-footer, no good.
Landis for 3.
Oh, they're battling down there. Ryan Brown.
To clean it up. Brown now with 7 points. Pulls Central within 130. Reading with the lead. Second quarter action from Central York High School.
Good response there by Central, cutting it back to 1.
And Reading being patient right now, working the ball around.
Tough move there. Again, I say he's so in control, and it looks like he's slow, but he's lightning quick. He's just so in control. It looks like it's slow. Now, I don't have that problem. I look slow because I am slow.
It will send DeCastro to the free throw line. Already has 16 points, 2 big threes for Justin DeCastro.
And as Castro shoots these, I want to say hi. I know my wife, Carissa, and my son, Stone, are at home watching. I want to say hi, babe. Hi, Stone. I'll see you guys soon. I love you.
There you go. Red Knights holding on.
Hey, I want to apologize to the chat. I've been saying the Reading Black Knights. It's the Reading Red Knights. My mistake.
Thinking of the Hempfield Black Knights, huh?
Hempfield, but they're not even in the same category anymore. No shade to Coach Goodling. And Landis grinding down under, taking the lead here.
and gives Central now the 1-point lead, 32-31. Back and forth we go. The pass sails out of bounds, intended for Wesley Rosario. It will be Central York's possession. 3:33 remaining here in the first half.
And Reading has done a pretty good job so far against Central's pressure. That turnover there is that a chink in the armor maybe starting to form? Let's see if Reading can Central can capitalize on the untimely turnover.
Foul called on the floor. Jay Merriweather on Brooklyn Mace. Inbound pass, Brown.
Tough shot by Brown in the middle of the lane. And a push ahead.
Reading gets it out. Nice pass.
Great
and
pass.
the put in by Merriweather.
Boy, this is back and forth, high level, 6A, District 3 basketball.
You won't expect anything less, Brian, tonight.
Where else would you
wow,
rather be?
Big shot.
Looks like we got a Dodson sighting there.
Dodson, yes.
Gotta love it.
A three for number 3, Alex Dodson.
Great kick there. Trusting your teammate. Dodson with the turnover. And draws the foul on number 3. And that's 5, so he'll be shooting.
Yeah, we'll send Alex Dodson to the free throw line. Dodson with 5 points, looking to add to his point total. And you mentioned the free throws earlier in the game, and they're kind of coming up here, and how pivotal these shots can be for both teams tonight.
They will make a difference in hindsight, believe me. Looks like we got a 30-second timeout here.
Timeout on the court. 2:40 remaining.
From the Red Knights.
And we will go to a quick commercial timeout. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Early morning in the wilds of Dover. I'm tracking rare beasts, reliable pre-owned rides.
There, see that?
A 2022 Trail Runner.
Great stance, low miles. Let's bring that price down.
And a sleek sedan, perfect for the daily migration.
We are back, coming off the timeout. Dodson will head back to the free throw line. One more opportunity here. Free throw line for Dodson, and he sinks it.
Great balanced attack here from the Panthers.
Yeah, we can talk about that as this game progresses. I mean, Kyler Landis with 12 points, Ryan Brown with 7 points, Alex Dodson 6 points. DeCastro leads all scorers with 16 points for Reading.
Great turnover there. Reading shows a 1-3-1, and they retreated back into what kind of looked like a 3-2, but I think it was a kind of a matchup zone, and it confused Reading just enough to commit the turnover.
The pass down low, rolls out.
And I got to tip my cap to Castro. Makes a great outlet pass. The layup's missed, and he's the one who gets the rebound.
Kicks it out to Grove.
Great closeout there.
Lair there for the shot. Doug Lair now with 4 points.
Yep, very efficient night for him so far.
5-point lead for Central, 38-33.
And they are picking up Reading at 40 feet away from the hoop, making it real hard on them. Reading being patient, just They're kind of getting, that ball's getting a little slippery down there for them too.
Reading comes up with it.
Man, I'll tell you what, the way Central's able to cycle in these guys, if you got a guy like Dodson hitting shots along the way, keeping everybody fresh, keeping that defensive pressure high, it's going to make it real tough here. We'll see what Reading's made of in the last minute 17.
Reading with the possession.
Reading took the energy early here in the second, and after that timeout, Central took it back and has not given it back yet as they draw 5 seconds.
Draw 5 second ball. Yes. Now it'll be Central's turn.
I think that's about 5 or 6 turnovers here in the second. Central built a 5-point lead here.
Inbound pass to Brown, gives to Lair. And a 5-point lead for Central, 38-33. Lair shot up the front of the rim, misses.
Reading gets the ball up the court so fast.
Swatted away by Nace.
Another pin by Nace. That one could have went either way.
Yeah.
Didn't really have a good view over here, but Reading has been squandering these offensive rebounds here in the last 2 minutes or so. That could come back to bite them.
Under a minute remaining here in the second quarter.
Landis wide open in the corner again.
Rebound by Reading.
And Landis with the steal.
Landis.
And the turnover.
Rosario.
Nice
Down
pass.
low pass.
My goodness.
To Merriweather.
What a tremendous pass. That's great vision by the young man.
Yes. Cuts into Central York's lead, 38-35.
I smell a Ryan Brown 3 coming.
Foul called on Reading's Jameer Jacob.
Well, and it appears that they doubled him up on the foul count here, and both teams play an intense style, and you'd expect 6-7 fouls each a quarter. Wouldn't be unusual. Central has been able to play without fouling here this quarter. They're only with 3.
Lair with another opportunity. Looking to extend this lead for Central. 4-point lead. Make it a 5-point lead. 6 points for Doug Lair.
It was that Dawson there with the move to the hoop. Ryan Brown tried to get a charge call there. Not sure. They got him on the pass. And they're calling for 2.
Yes, they are. They're
Not sure what he saw
Justin
there.
DeCastro now at the free throw line. Sinks his first one. 17 points for DeCastro.
Great first half for the young man. He's got a motor. Looks like we have a potential discrepancy on the scoreboard here. Reading saying it should be 36 there. They got it corrected. Reading got a lot of offensive rebounds there that quarter, but traded them off for turnovers.
Yeah, and we've arrived at halftime here from Central York High School. Your score, Central York 40, Reading 36. And an interesting first half.
Absolutely. I got to give the credit to Reading coming in here at their drive down, hot start by the Panthers. I mean, they had 20 points with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So Reading did a good job of getting set in the game and getting warmed up.
A leading scorer for Central York, Kyler Landis with 12 points. For the Reading Red Knights, Justin DeCastro leads all scorers with 17 points.
Yeah, and as I look down at
right now for a Central lead of 4 points, 40-36.
And as I look down at your notes, you see such a balanced scoring attack from Central. And you throw a Dodson making some shots, Vanable with the 3, Doug Layer with an efficient 6. I mean, they're flying around. So, man, this could be a great second half.
Yes. And we are going to take a quick commercial timeout. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
So here at Fairview Early Learning and Community Center, our mission is to change the generation one child at a time. What we do is we take every opportunity to teach a child. It could be from learning how to walk, potty training, how to communicate with peers, and also how to tune in those fine motor skills that they have, and also preparation for kindergarten.
We love it here. And Dana has been here for a couple months. We love it here.
Yeah,
she's learning. Yes, she's learning all about her alphabets and their numbers and everything like that. And this is an awesome place to have your child learn and grow.
This is our Zion location. On this side of town, this is our school age. We require that our school age do focus on reading and math daily for at least 30 minutes once they arrive from school. This also gives them time to complete their homework and do crafts and art projects before they do physical play. On the Zion location, we do cater to the private, public, and charter schools that are on the west side of town. So we do Logos Academy, Lincoln Charter School, York Academy, and all the York City schools that are on the west side of town.
We love Fairview!
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you.
Second half action is moments away from starting here, Brian. And
yeah, here we go. This is the pace we all thought it would be. About an 80 to 78, 75 type of game. And Central comes out in a 3-2.
ready to be moving right to left. Starts the third quarter on the TV screen.
Hands up, Tyler! Hands up! Hands up!
A reverse over-the-head two-handed pass from Mr. Rosario. Highly aware there. It's a good open shot as Ryan Brown goes coast to coast. Loses that slippery Wilson, but still finishes.
9 points for Ryan Brown.
Central York back to man, and Jackson back in here to start. That's about the third or fourth misdirection pass that I've seen for Mr. Rosario there, where it looks like he's going to pass somewhere else and just drops it to the open man. Great vision. And Central attacking that zone. Landis with a quick turnover.
Gets it out to Castro.
And the pace has not slowed here to start the third.
Not at all. Make sure he gets hit at 3. Ready now with the ball.
Another open 3 miss from Reading.
Feed down low to Nace.
A lot of physicality down there, no whistle. Thought better of the kick. Another missed jumper by Reading here. And Coach Rick Perez yelling at his guys, they got to be tougher. They got to be tougher. We'll see how they respond here.
Doug Lair with the ball.
And the Red Knights in a 2-3 zone here, extended a little bit. Gotta love it. Those top 2 guys, very active.
Timeout called by head coach Jeff Hoke. Central York, 4:53 remaining. Your score, Central York 47, Reading 42. The leading scorer for Central York, Kyler Landis with 15 points, 3 threes for Landis. And for the Red Knights of Reading, Justin DeCastro with 19 points. He has 2 threes. And a 5-point lead for Central. A timeout on the court. It's been everything we thought it would be here, Brian, tonight between these 2 of the top teams at District 3 6A.
Absolutely, and you know, I look for Reading here to put a little run on, gain some momentum, and then we'll head into the fourth quarter with pretty much a tie game, and we'll see what both of these teams are made of. But I'll tell you what, this is great District 3 6A basketball on a Wednesday night here at Central York.
And it could be a preview of a matchup down the road at the district level or potentially even the state level.
Absolutely.
Later this
probably
this
both.
season.
And you hate to see when District 3 teams get matched up too early on in the state playoffs, but it is what it is. And again, for everyone watching and interacting, thank you. Chime in with who you think player of the game is right now. Who's the BLM hard hat player of the game? Maybe not someone who scores a ton, but who's on the floor, diving after loose balls, setting screens, rebounding, doing the hard, dirty work.
The inbound pass, Brown to Lair. Kick out to Landis for 3. Nice pass to Nace.
Yeah, and it looked like they were going to let that one slide, but they got it. Brooklyn did get hit across the head there, and I gotta, if I'm Coach Perez, I gotta say something. They keep letting Kyler Landis wide open in the corner. You know, if he gets hot, this could turn into a 15-point game if they keep doing that.
Nace misses his first free throw attempt. Have another opportunity. Brooklyn with 4 points. Sinks his second attempt. 5 points for Brooklyn Nace.
A stop and a basket here by Central could really change the dynamic of this game. And one of the big differences that I see between these two teams is, you know, number 1 driving there, number 5's wide open in the corner for a 3, and he thought better of it. Central is making the right basketball plays and trusting their teammate in that situation. And here they go, extending the lead to
Ryan
8.
Jackson with a bucket.
Yep. Deflection, heads up play there by Landis. And the Red Knights seem to be coming up on the wrong end of the stick for every 50-50 ball here, despite their best efforts as they set up in a man-to-man full court here.
Inbound pass. Central now with the possession. Brings the ball up court. Under 4 minutes remaining in third quarter action.
And the pace has slowed here in the third quarter, the second half of the third quarter here so far. As it's 52-42, Central builds a 10-point lead. A lot of active hands, a lot of deflections as Vanable checks in here for Doug Layers Jr. You know, and it hasn't been a recipe for success so far as Reading comes down on this 1-3-1 half-court extended press from Central, and they pick up the ball in the corner. Let's see if they can get out of this funk here and score a couple points.
3-point shot in for number 3, Khalik Weaver, his first points.
Sorely needed. Great pass, great drive and kick there. And another misdirectional pass.
There to clean it up.
I am highly impressed
Castro
with his passing ability. Reading cuts it to 5. Landis in the corner.
Well, that's going to get called every time.
Every time.
It's going to send Jackson to the free throw.
Usually it's a hand check, not a thigh check. But again, I wouldn't have that problem being able to fly through the air like that. Getting a little chippy down there. Vanable for 3. Great crash there by Jackson.
Just stepped out of bounds. It'll be Reading's possession.
Last 2.5 here. Central has Layer and Nace on the bench. Another great misdirection pass.
Wow. DeCastro.
And
23 points.
2 highly impressive teams here, but I gotta say, I'm very impressed with Reading. They're very mature. They don't get too worked up. They were down 10 moments ago. And here they are. It's a 3-point game. They didn't get rattled. They trust each other. They rise to the occasion. And that's what you expect here at this level of basketball.
Redding with the possession, brings the ball up court.
Great perimeter defense by Ryan Brown. And Central scrapping here.
And just rolled off the feet of DeCastro out of bounds.
As Nace comes back in for Jackson. I'm noticing a theme here, as when Reading is running, getting downhill and sharing the ball, they're putting points on the board. They've seemed to stall out a little bit when they would go try to create one-on-one. So we'll see if that theme continues here. Great pass.
And a turnover.
A chess match and one wrong move there. And Dodson with the steal.
Dodson with the steal.
Tough call there on the baseline. As Vanderbilt takes a break.
Central's possession. Inbound pass to Brown.
And Central just getting on every loose ball. They're winning every 50-50 ball so far. Despite that, Reading is within 3 in hostile territory.
Yes. Really. Well within reach for the Red Knights here.
Is that Gavin Grove in for Kyler Landis? And the Reading faithful here raising some eyebrows, as I would be too, at the 5-1 foul count. Both teams play equally as aggressively, and they might be saying, Panthers are the benefit of some hometown calls. Sometimes that's just how it goes, though.
Nace misses his first attempt.
And that is 5 fouls on, is that Weaver, number 3? Pretty sure that's his. I'm sorry, that's number 5, his 3rd foul.
3rd foul, yes. Brooklyn Ace with 6 points.
Central picking up full court here again. Looking for a
Pass
trap.
down low.
Great pass again.
25 points for DeCastro.
As Dodson gets caught, as they say, watching the paint dry. And 1 basket. And Rick Perez out here motivating his guys, challenging them to be tougher, and they have responded.
Close the gap, just down by 2 right now, 53-51. 1:02 remaining.
Landis back in for Grove. 1-point game, 1 minute to go. This is what we came to see, Todd.
No doubt about it. Fans getting their money's worth here tonight from Central York High School.
And Perez going down his bench, dapping his guys up, creating that energy. And if you listen to our colleague, Marcellus Gutwalt, great pregame interviews. So you get an easy basket there from Laird.
Laird, 8 points.
Was talking to Coach Perez, and he talks about how energy is extremely important in what he does.
A steal by Brown.
Great aggressive D there. Great steal. Tough defense there. 3-point game with 33.3 left. I smell a 3-ball.
Oh, let's see here. Central's possession. Mace thought about it. Now Lair.
Oh, he did. He poked his elbow out just a little bit. Usually you don't see that call made, but man, the ref just had a right down the barrel view at it. Bad position. And that's Ryan Brown's third foul.
Something
As
to
he
keep an
doesn't
eye
even
on,
look like he started sweating yet.
Yeah. And Brown's going to
got to protect him.
Bench.
You don't want to pick up his fourth here in the last 27 seconds. And Reading with a chance here to possibly tie it up going into the last quarter. Getting downhill, great pass, good strip there.
And we've arrived at the end of the third quarter with your scores. Central York 55, Reading 52.
Man, I love it. You see one team make a great play to get the advantage, and then the opponent comes in and makes another great play. Hey, I know Soul Block is watching right now. Who do you got for the player of the game? And I'll ask you the same question,
And we
Todd.
we still have a quarter to go here. I mean, if Reading were to prevail tonight, DeCastro's been on fire for them. I mean, he's certainly.
I would agree with that.
Player.
And I got to say, for the Panthers, very tough choice, but I got to give it right there at this point to Mr. Landis. I mean, he's getting he's getting deflections, he's getting steals, he's making shots, and he went a little cold there in the third. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a prediction here. We're going to see some Landis makes here in the fourth quarter, and 3-point game. Here we go.
I want to say hello to over 1,000 viewers here tonight on our YouTube page. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday night to Sports Shooting Stars. We are going to be presenting the fourth quarter regulation here. Central York with the lead, a 3-point lead, 55-52. Do not go anywhere. Grab that extra bottle of water and some popcorn. And we are underway here to start the fourth quarter. Central looking to stay undefeated. They come into tonight's game with a 9-0 mark. Reading comes in with an 8-3 mark.
Man, Jackson getting in there and battling amongst the big guys. What a motor.
And a steal by Brown.
Great finish there by Brown. Great heads-up defensive play. Again, and Brown picks up his fourth.
Something to keep an eye on here is we are just underway here in the fourth quarter.
I think he knew he was taking a gamble there, and it wasn't a bonehead play. He intended to do that. He thought he might get away with it, and he almost did.
Deep three. Misses by Reading. Rosario's shot.
Great pass by Landis. Well, we got a foul on each team here before 1 minute elapses in the fourth quarter. And that's his third foul.
Jackson to the free throw line.
We got Landis, Jackson, Dodson, Lair, and Nace for the Panthers.
Jackson makes his second free throw attempt.
We'll see if the Panthers can maintain this lead with the steady hand of Ryan Brown on the bench right now.
And a timeout called by head coach Rick Perez with 6:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Your score, Central York 58, Reading 52. And we will take a brief timeout. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
Welcome back, sports fans.
I just spotted this from up here. But it looks like the Reading players have a Starburst stash on the scores table. And Mr. Perez seems partial to Reds. Imagine that.
Yes.
Good kick. Good kick there. Man, they have been cold shooting from the perimeter here. A basket here will really put the pressure on Reading.
Oh, the nice feed down low to Nate.
Well, I thought he was going to go up and boom that one. 8-point lead, easy peasy.
Nice bucket by Merriweather.
Tough mid-range there by Merriweather. Yeah. And he'll make those.
Nace for three, misses, rebound.
Dodson with the. Again, I think that ball slipped a little bit there.
Wide open with the put in.
Great pitch ahead.
Jacob with 12 points for Reading.
Mid-range shot by Layer. Short and off Central. Looks like we got a cousin for cousin swap there. Oh, nope, Landis is staying. And Brooklyn's coming off. As Central picks up full court here. And Reading just as calm as can be.
3-point shot. Misses for Reading.
Great kick, great shot, open shot. Just cannot convert. And that has been the case here this whole second half for the Red Knights. It does not deter them on their effort level. Looks like Jackson shooting 2 here, looking to extend the lead to 6.
Jackson already has 7 points. Make it 8. .5:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Central with the lead, 61-56. Rebound by DeCastro.
Got a handful of misses of those here in the second half. Oh, it was a good rotation. See, and he hesitated on that pass. Getting in, getting downhill, sharing the ball, putting points on the board.
28 points.
Central coming right back at him.
What a bucket by
Coast
Jackson.
To coast, and another layup on the other side, but Vanderbilt catches up. Great block. Great hustle.
swatted away there by Venable.
Baseline out of bounds here for the Red Knights. 4.5 left. And Ryan Brown back in here. Got to play smart here. He's got 4 fouls and gets
Nice
the steal.
pass to Jackson. The easy bucket.
And they extend the lead here. 65-58. Reading undeterred, coming straight back at him. Great defensive recovery by the Panthers. Again,
Nice
getting
pass
downhill,
down low.
sharing the ball, putting points on the board. They got to get some stops if they want to get back in the game. A 5-point lead for Central can extend to 12 in 4 minutes very easily.
Deep three by Jackson misses.
And the teams trade pretty poor shot selection shots as Nace gets fouled.
Nace will head to the free throw line.
You know, I think Reading would have some beef to maybe talk about the foul count and the free throw deficit, but I don't think they've played well enough to this point to really earn that right to say that that's the difference. And free throws from here on out will be huge.
Yeah, Nace sinks his first attempt. 9 points for Brooklyn. Six-point lead for Central York, 66-60.
2 huge free throws by Brooklyn Nace.
Double digits for Brooklyn Nace.
And Mr. Jackson sat out a lot of the first half. He's been a strong teammate here in the second, helping him to build this lead. And this is a very tough lineup that Central has on the floor right now. Tough take, good left hand by Brown, just short. Getting downhill, sharing the ball. Another point on the board.
And Reading cutting into Central's lead. 67-64. Timeout on the court, 2:55 remaining.
And here we go, under 3 minutes. It's a 3-point game. This is what we came for. Reading is getting all jacked up down here. And we'll see, as the season goes on and teams get better, you like to see, the really good teams where the cream rises to the top. A 3-point lead is about as close as you'll let Reading get. You'll extend it to 5. They might cut it to 3 again. Foul shots in the last minute. Extend it 8 to 12-point win for Central. So it looks very close right now, but this is a great cushion for Central here. The ball is in their court, literally and figuratively. It's their game to lose here.
Want to remind the fans to our next broadcast will be this Saturday right here from Central York as they'll play host to Parkland. A little bit of the state rematch from a couple years ago as Parkland makes their way here to Central York. Tip-off set for 1:30 this Saturday on Sports Shooting Stars.
I know it'll be a long drive down from District 11, but it'll probably be an even longer drive back. Familiar sight as we look across half court here. You see Mr. Mummert and Mr. Shorts down there sitting half court,
Yes.
front row. And we'll see what these teams are made of here, Todd. This is crunch time. This is why you do all the sprints. Great jump stop. And Brooklyn Nace in the trenches just doing the work. Doing the work right now.
Yeah,
If Central holds on, I got Brooklyn Nace at the top of the list for the hard hat. BLM Construction hard hat player of the game. He's down there. He's
taking some shots to the face. There's no doubt about it.
And again, I still don't think he started sweating. Getting downhill, sharing the ball. I really love how Reading at the free throws, the guy's not shooting, they come over and they kind of have almost a faux timeout here. And I've been watching them all game, and they motivate each other. Rick Perez, he must promote open conversation. These guys are able to express themselves, even if there's a little anger in there, but they all work together and they're constructive. Love to see that. You don't see that a ton.
29 points now for DeCastro as he another free throw attempt. Make it 30 points.
And you know what? Neither of these teams are out of place right now. They're so used to this kind of situation, this kind of pressure, and we're going to see what they're made of. I would rather be anywhere else right now on Wednesday night watching these
final 2 minutes. Heating up here from Central York.
And Central taking their time here, looking for something good.
And a steal.
A little miscommunication on the handoff.
And the put in by Merriweather, 17 points, and now a 1-point lead for Reading.
Uh-oh, and here come the Red Knights. As Brown missed a layup on the other end, the energy has ratcheted it up. Very, very smart play here by Reading, pulling it out, being patient. Drawing the foul. Foul counts 3 to 4.
A 1-point lead now for Reading, and you can hear their fans here that made the trek.
I'm telling you what, having an interconnected bench like that, engaged for the whole game, watching, cheering, multiple teammates, multiple coaches go up and down, dap guys up, and you could feel it. I mean, we're right behind. You can feel the energy. You can feel the vibes. You know, when we preach this to our guys, you could pack that with you. You can control that wherever you go. It's a tremendous advantage.
And Reading now with the possession as we enter the final minute of regulation.
And this pace has slowed.
And you can hear the...
And Perez gets a timeout. 54.4
from the Reading fan base here. A timeout on the court. 54.4 seconds remain. Reading with a 1-point lead, 68-67. Go.
So if I'm Coach Hoke here, I'm trying to draw something up, quick trap. You got a foul to give before they're going to be shooting. So try to get a steal, try to force something here. Otherwise, Reading is experienced enough and good enough to milk this 54.4 seconds with the 1-point lead, make a couple free throws, get a stop, and seal the game.
Well, it's going to be an interesting final 54 seconds here.
Yeah,
fans.
As I look over here to the left, I see Coach Trevor Orr over there with Coach Rondell King. And I was talking to them before the game, and I share this as I see Coach Orr's kind of nodding. He had Reading by 4. And as we approach down here, a couple free throws and turnovers, he might be a prophet. I had Central by about 8 or so, and a little bit of a higher scoring game.
And you can hear the fan base for Reading here just below us.
Oh, you remember the good old days of student sections chanting back and forth? This is best on best right here. Ooh, Lair with the foul. Should be the 4th. Yep.
Reading maintains possession. The inbound pass to Rosario, matched up with Doug Lair. And here we go.
Just the little things, Todd. Them throwing the ball way back in the backcourt to burn a couple more seconds off the clock. It's so smart. Dodson with the foul. And here, this is exactly what Reading wanted, right? They're going to step to the line here. 2 free throws. And that's Dodson's 3rd. And I got to say, in the last 2 minutes, 50 seconds, 3 minutes, look at Reading down here. They got literally their heads together. This is what, again, back to Marcellus's interview. Coach Perez said he did more praying on the sideline at the end of those double overtime state games. That might have been what they're doing there. He's got these guys bought in. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Hit 2 free throws, be up 3, force a stop and a rebound, and the game is yours.
Cameron Jones at the free throw line. He'll have another attempt with 5 points. Sinks both of them.
No timeout.
3-point lead now for Reading, 70-67.
30 seconds. Central ball down 3, coming down.
Lair with the possession. They give to
That's
Ryan
who you want
Brown.
to have the ball right there, Ryan Brown. Good decision. Oh, that's a good
Landis
open shot.
for 3 and 6.
70-70. And here they come.
Big 3 to tie this
Are we
game.
going to see a timeout?
70-70.
10 seconds.
Final
Here we
seconds
go.
ticking off the clock. Jones with the possession to give. Shot comes up short. And we're having bonus basketball here from Central York as we will head into overtime. A 4-minute overtime tied up 70-70. And to say the fans are getting their money's worth, Brian, would probably be an understatement.
Listen, I got my money's worth after the first quarter. Everything else has been free. And I know I keep beating a dead horse here, but Reading's energy is what got them back in the game. Their bench is engaged. As good as Central is, their bench isn't always engaged. If you took the bench versus bench, Reading has the edge right now. Their fans are going crazy. Their coach preaches that energy. Man, that's a tremendous thing to have along your side when you're
especially
coming
on
down
the road.
Panther territory.
Yeah, you're coming on the road, hostile territory, but Reading fans have traveled. And now you can hear a little bit of the cheerleaders in the student section from Central.
Big time shot from Landis there.
Yeah,
and you got to tip your cap. Brooklyn Nace had an open 3 in the corner, made the right decision, drove, came to 2, kicked it back out to his teammate. That's the stuff you like to see. You know, we were talking about that earlier, Todd. It's like a chess match with 2 chess masters here. And one team makes a great play to get the advantage. The other team makes a play to cancel out that advantage.
And Kyler Landis with 4 threes.
And he's been quiet in the second half. Huge shot there.
Buckle up, sports fans. The final 4 minutes here, or at least bonus basketball here. Who knows? We may have multiple.
Yeah, I feel like the
sessions.
only folks that are upset about that are the 3 referees right now.
Yeah. In other words, they get paid per game, not by the hour.
That's right. That's right. And listen, this is a high pressure game to ref. This is 2 of the best in the land, in the whole state, not just the district. Central looks like see if they can get some zone offense here. Nope.
Doug Lair with the possession for his team, gives to Ryan Brown.
Reading's kind of playing a matchup. That's a shot you want there.
And sinks it.
He's going to hit that 9 times out of 10. And I'll tell you what, he's got to be extra smart and careful with 4 fouls. Ryan Brown is the beating heart of the Central Panthers. And if he goes out, that'll be an uphill challenge for him.
16 points for Ryan Brown. The kick
Great
out
kick.
by Redding.
Does Central have any made three-pointers in the second half?
Landis with the bucket.
And Kyler Landis with the great steal and finish on the other end. Central right down for another one.
Castro with the bucket gives him 32.
You can't take time to celebrate till the buzzer sounds in a game like this.
Yeah,
it's always next play.
We're in overtime, under 3 minutes. Central with the lead, 75-72.
And how about Landis coming up huge here in end of fourth and
deep three
overtime.
by Brown and drains.
Yep. He's been breaking backs for many years. You can't let him open.
19 points for Ryan Brown.
Pretty physical down there, pretty physical. A lot of bodies colliding. And as physical as Brooklyn Nace has been, that's his first foul in the overtime period. Can't be too upset with that.
Since
you can
Wesley
kind of feel now that Reading energy has taken a hit, right? It's going down. And we'll see if it affects these free throws.
Rosario sinks his first free throw attempt. Two for two from the free throw.
Veteran composure there as we approach the 2-minute mark. 4-point game. As Reading stole the momentum, but Central just does not let you off the hook. Great
Nice
pass by
down
Brown.
low to Nace.
So you got Ryan Brown out here with 4 fouls, 2 threes, an assist for a layup, contributing hugely to this lead that they've built in the quick 2 minutes.
Central with the lead, 80-74.
All right. Just like we talked about in regulation, it was Central's game to lose, up 3, and they have been resilient and fought through adversity against one of the best teams in the district and state. And man, this is tremendous basketball here.
Oh, a nice pass down to Nace. 14 points for Brooklyn Nace. And Central now starting to pull away.
Central has made Reading pay for every mistake for the last 3 straight minutes. Maybe even 3.5 if you count the last 30 seconds of regulation. They have made them pay for every mistake.
A timeout on the court with 1:12 remaining. Central York with the lead, 82-74. And we'll see what Reading can dial up here in the final minute and 12 seconds.
So now I'm looking over at Coach Orr, and I'm nodding. I said 8. And now I'm nodding. We'll see what happens here. We still got 1:12 to go. And with the benefit of overtime, my score prediction will be more accurate as well.
Maybe a team getting to 100, huh? Maybe it's.
Well, I had it at I had it at 81, 74, 80, somewhere in there, an 8-point game. One team in the 80s, one team in the high 70s. And it wouldn't have happened in regulation in that pace today, but it might be higher than that here. We still got a minute left, and Ryan Brown, he might have 2 more threes left in the system.
Yeah. Leading scorers for Central York, Kyler Landis with 20 points, followed by Ryan Brown with 19 points, Brooklyn Nace with 14 points, and Ryan Jackson with 12. As Reading coming off the timeout with the possession. Cameron Jones with the ball.
They're going to need that. Nope, big rebound by Nace. Foul from behind there. That'll send Central to the free throw line. And I think I just seen the first sweat bead off of Brooklyn Nace here at overtime with 55 seconds to go. And I look for Lair to sink both of these. Oh, a little short.
Yeah, a little short on that shot. He'll have another
That's all right.
opportunity.
They got a cushion. And you got to tip your cap to Ryan Brown, senior, has been part of the come up for Central the last 4 years. Gets 4 fouls, comes in overtime, hits 2 threes, huge assist. I mean, he's got to be getting, he might be on a double-double tonight. And I think after watching the overtime period, man, that's tough because Nace has still been grinding too. And I think Kyler Landis has earned himself the player of the game if Central holds on here. And I wish I had 2 hats with me. BLM Construction hard hat player of the game. You know, if anyone needs any work done, additions, kitchens, basements, give us a call and let us know who you think should get it in the chat. What do we got? What are they chirping? Does anybody know?
34.2 seconds remain.
As some folks start to head for the exit here to get an early head start.
Try to maybe beat the traffic possibly, yeah. As Doug Lair now at the free throw line. Sinks it.
And another thing, I don't know the official count here, but Ryan Brown has got to be getting extremely close to 1,000 points for his career. I mean, he's got to be within, I'm going to just take a wild guess here and say 40 or 50 points somewhere.
And the easy bucket for DeCastro.
All right, that layup, that got it back to 8. I'm happy with that. Oh no, and Brooklyn's going to make 2 free throws, make it 10 again.
Pretty well balanced scoring attack for Central York tonight.
Oh, big time.
Yeah,
and you're seeing the regular guys do what they do. And anytime you get, I mean, even Savion Venable coming in, making defensive plays, hitting that 3, okay? Didn't make many mistakes. Alex Dodson coming in, hitting a couple buckets, getting a couple steals. Man, if those guys are coming in and making plays like that, it's going to be a long night for whoever's playing against the Panthers. So tip of the cap, total team win here. And also, I got to give credit to the Red Knights. You know, they come in here. This is a difficult place to win. And what is this now? 4 in a row for the Panthers over them.
Yep. Three-point shot misses by Redding.
Still cold from the perimeter here.
And
85-76, 9-point win for the Panthers. Gritty win.
What a game tonight. Big win for Central as they stay undefeated, move to 10-0 with an 85-76 win over the Reading Red Knights here from Central York High School. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. We'll make our way down onto the court for a post-game interview.
Yeah, we'll have to check, see what the chat's saying, and make our decisions.
You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.
See you on Saturday. Yep, see you Saturday.
Brian Singer, we got Dew Jones, and Belinda Morales behind the camera. And
shout out to Belinda from behind the camera all game. Teamwork, love it.
Yeah.
What do you got here today, dude? What are you thinking for player of the game? We got the hard hat.
We got the hard hat there.
BLM hard hat.
BLM
player of the game. We got a good model here. I like it.
And there's a player of the game shirt.
go to our, can we say a little something about our sponsors tonight?
Yes, sponsors. Thank you for sponsoring. Anybody who wants to sponsor, reach out to us. Todd's going to read them off here in a minute, but that allows us to do what we do. This is a volunteer effort, right? A lot of hard work in here. After the work we get done here, you got to clean up and take all the stuff back, but we wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Our sponsors make this possible. It's a great way to advertise locally. A lot of eyes. How many were on the stream?
We had over 1,000.
Over 1,000.
Live stream.
So,
yeah, our sponsors, there's a bevy of sponsors. Let's start with OSS Health, Basil Insurance Agency, Fairview Early Learning Center, Thornton Automotive of Dover, Gamlet Incorporated, BLM Construction and Remodeling, Grilla, S3 Performance Training, State Farm Insurance with Josh and Nicole Grove, and Vertical Raise, and just a group of sponsors that we're very thankful for. It allows us to conduct our broadcast.
Yes, thank you again. Again, anyone who's interested in sponsoring, find us on YouTube, Facebook, social media. Here come the Panthers out, and I think we're going to bring over
Dude's got to handle it here, yeah.
Mr. Landis. Great game,
Kyler
sir.
Landis,
Great
congratulations on the win. We're joined by Kyler Landis. 20 points, led all scorers for Central. A big 3 to tie it to go into bonus basketball.
Talk about your performance tonight.
You know, we knew when we came in it was going to be a hard game. You know, I can't take all the credit. Gotta give something to my teammates and my coaches. They got me in the right spots. Came in, fought hard. We came out with the win.
You came out. What was the energy level like? Because there were moments where we could not even hear ourselves broadcasting. How was it from your perspective down here on the hardwood?
It was crazy. You know, we couldn't even hear our coaches on the sideline. The student section was going crazy. You know, parents in the stands, Reading parents. You know, it was crazy.
And how motivated do you and your team get to play in front of a crowd like this tonight?
I would pump this up, and we're ready to go forward too.
Well, and we're joined by some of your teammates. Brooklyn Nace, you finished with 15 points from the football field to the basketball court, handling things. Talk about your performance.
You know, I played an all right game. I was just helping these guys out on the defensive end, you know, getting our scorers the ball. I mean, you know, they did the job tonight, and they did it very well.
Did it very well. Brian, you have a guest down there. Talk to him.
We got a couple Panthers down here. I want to talk to this young man here, though. 4 fouls at the end of the game. You had to be smart. You come in overtime. You make a couple good passes. I clocked you at 10 assists. You make those 2 huge threes, assisted Mr. Nace down there, broke their back. What do you attribute that killer instinct to?
I just know, in the first and second half, I was missing some easy layups, that I usually make. So I know once I got a chance to get overtime, I know we have to finish it out, and I know I had to finish it out also. So, just my teammates trusting me, giving me the ball. They know I'm going to knock it down, and credit to Kyler for even sending us to overtime.
Big shots, great passes. You guys trust each other. I gotta give him a shout out too. You came in, you didn't play much in the first half. I heard you're nursing an ankle, but you came in the second half. Defensively, you were money, crashing the boards, getting rebounds. You were doing the dirty work down there. And as well as Kyler Landis played and shot tonight, how many deflections do you think you had tonight? Like a ton. Mixing it up in the rebounds with the big guys like these.
Well, you mentioned Ryan Jackson. He finished with 12 points for number 10. He poured it in as well. A team effort tonight, a big win for Central as they remain undefeated, moved to 10-0. Congratulations, fellas. And Do, you have some awards here? You have some? Oh, yeah, let's get
Mr.
Doug Lair in the mix.
Great game. I think I got you at 1 turnover against that tremendous pressure all night. Who taught you to handle the ball like that?
Doug Sr., the guy.
And I gave him some shout-outs. I used to play against Doug, but you guys played a tremendous game. You got anything?
Yeah, real quick, the fans voted. I know you guys have fans here and family. The fans voted for Kyler Landis and RB Brown for player of the game. So we're going to give RB the defensive player of the game because he had 4 steals tonight and he had some big-time points. And we're going to give Kyler, I think this is his second one, man, player of the game shirt.
Let's give it up. Kyler Landis finishes with 20 points, a big 3. I think he finishes up with 4 threes. Kyler, congratulations. Oh, and let's get a group picture here as the fan base. Okay, guys, go celebrate. Enjoy it. Congratulations, Brooklyn.
Good win, guys.
Yep, there they are.
I'll see you guys on the 20th. Hey, if I don't get sued, man, I jumped you in the parking lot last game and said something to you, but are you recording?
Oh yeah, I got 9 days left. So yeah, I got a couple 3 games after tonight. I got